UDM has taken over the Issac Wolfson Stadium in Port Elizabeth today. They're launching its election manifesto. The UDM is confident of improving its position in Parliament after winning 1% of the vote in 2014. The party sees itself as an alternative to the ANC, while the party campaigns around issues which it believes the government is handling quite badly. Critical issues such as corruption, the land issue, education and women empowerment. For now, let us cross back to our reporter Jayed-Leigh Paulse, who is at the Issac Wolfson Stadium at KwaZakhele in Port Elizabeth. Jayed-Leigh, it is back over to you.
Well, Pearl, you're breaking up there a bit in the program, so I caught the last bit of your question. We are coming to you from Issac Wolfson Stadium here in KwaZakhele, where I can tell you UDM supporters are outside the stadium and they can't wait to get in. I'm told that the stadium doors will open at 9 o'clock promptly, and that's when the supporters will be filling up the stadium. I'm also told that the party leader, Bantu Holomisa, will be speaking at exactly 12:30. There's a lot of excitement, a lot of euphoria here, and I must say, Pearl, that there's beautiful weather in Nelson Mandela Bay. I'm told that it's raining everywhere else, but in PE the sun is shining. There's a vibe in the air, so everyone is excited for the UDM manifesto that's taking place here at KwaZakhele at the Issac Wolfson Stadium. Now, Pearl, with me right now, I do have the Deputy President of the UDM, and that's Ngabayomzi Kwankwa, and we're going to be chatting to him, asking him about the preparations and also some of the cardinal pillars the UDM stands for. Good morning, Mr. Kwankwa. It must be very exciting today. I'm told that the proceedings will start promptly at 9 o'clock. What can we expect?
Well, we're excited. It's indeed an exciting day for us. I mean, we've been working hard to ensure that this day comes to fruition. The buses have started arriving from the different provinces. As you can see, the different provinces which will be joining us for this manifesto launch. As soon as the doors start opening at 9 o'clock, you're going to see a lot of activity here. There will be artists who will entertain our people, but focusing on our core message around building a united, democratic and non-sexist South Africa. Our slogan for this year obviously centers around dignity and prosperity for all South Africans. It's because we're saying that we have, as a social democratic party, have to take active steps to try and redress past imbalances and backlogs, deal with issues of inequality and poverty in South Africa, but in particular to also address these issues that have to do with job creation in the country. We have been talking about strategies on how to address the job creation strategy, and in particular the issue of dealing with reducing youth unemployment. You'll know and understand that youth bear the brunt of unemployment in the country, and because they bear the brunt of unemployment in the country, they also bear the brunt of poverty in South Africa. So we were coming up with strategies how to stimulate the informal sector of the economy, how to improve the education system in order to address the mismatch between the kind of skills that the education system churns out versus the kind of skills that the private sector in particular and the economy in general requires. We're also talking about saying how to improve service delivery in general and access to basic healthcare in South Africa. Yes.
I think what stood out for me exceptionally was walking into the stadium and seeing the young people that are outside. So that tells me that youngsters are also, heeding the call of the UDM and coming to the stadium and wanting to listen to that speech of the party president, Bantu Holomisa. And I'm also told that your name has been floating as a possible succession. Should Holomisa step down, he will possibly, hand the baton over to you.
Yes. No. There's no such thing as succession planning like that. It doesn't happen like that in a political setup. In a political setup, it's completely different. It's the party structures that will decide when the time is right as to who would be the right person to lead the party into the future. Kwankwa is just part of a number of young people, very dynamic young leaders in the United Democratic Movement, who have been given an opportunity, many platforms on many situations to demonstrate their leadership capabilities. In essence, I'm trying to say that the party will cross that bridge as and when the need arises. But at this present moment, the party leader is General Bantu Holomisa, and that's what we want, and that is the person we voted for. And if we were to hold an elective Congress tomorrow, we'd vote for him again.
And then lastly, I know that the Issac Wolfson Stadium capacity is about 8,000. Are you expecting people to really fill up the stadium?
Yes, it's our plans. In terms of our plans, we should have a capacity crowd in the stadium because there are still buses that are still coming as far afield as Limpopo and KZN and Western Cape, Northern Cape, Northwest, and obviously you have our comrades here from the Eastern Cape who've decided to will also join us in numbers. So we shouldn't have a problem filling up the stadium.
Thank you very much, sir. Well, that was UDM Deputy President Ngabayomzi Nkwangwa saying that they expect a very good turnout at the UDM Manifesto that kicks off at 9 o'clock today. I'm told that the gates will open, and I'm also seeing a lot of the supporters anxiously waiting outside. They can't wait for the gates to open so that they can fill up the stadium and listen to their party president, Bantu Holomisa, deliver that manifesto. It's back to you in studio.
And that was Jayed-Leigh Paulse coming to us from the Nelson Mandela Bay Metro. They are, of course, at the Issac Wolfson Stadium, where the UDM is expected to deliver its election manifesto. And, of course, we know that the president of the party, Bantu Holomisa, will do so at 12:30. We'll keep you updated, and as far as that is concerned, in our later bulletins.
Well, various tweets have been coming through this morning. Let's now take a look. Gudumela Shai says, revolutionary greetings, Fighter Pearl and Commander Sims. Well, I know the town. It's at Gertsbande region between Ermelo and Standerton, a white-dominated town, mostly farming area. Let the Nigerian situation, it's shocking how African leaders treat their own people, postponing national elections in the last hour. These old people want to be in power until they die. I hope the IEC won't do that in South Africa come the 8th of May. All unemployed youth, farm workers, teachers, petrol attendants, nurses, soldiers, domestic workers. We vote for EFF for change from a Fighter Gudumela Shai governed Begi municipality in Secunda, Mbalenhle.
Sure, some hectic campaigning there from Gudumela. Lungisa says, Joe, I don't know much about the place, but I think it is located in the Mpumalanga province. I also stand to be corrected. Well, you are absolutely right.
Tami says, one night I drove into a certain part of the town, and when I drove out, I found myself 30 minutes back to where I was before. Deja vu. One of the places where common sense does not apply the same.
All right, so Gozani Mavuso says, I'm now at the Northern Cape. Would really love to go visit there. The place looks like a nice place.
Olani says, looking forward to know more about it. All I hear about it, the community like farming.
All right, that is all from our viewers this morning. And as far as our small